You want a game plan in this?
There's no planning. It's in and out.
I mean, it's not like we're just going to pick up dinner.
You make an appearance, you hug the family, head back to the hotel, no complimentary breakfast, and head back to the city in the morning.
No complimentary waffles?
We're lucky this place has sheep.
I'm turning back.
You're stuck.
Just thought maybe we should go over some things.
Sorry.
Do you know if we're going to do with your family?
Sorry, yes, you're right. You're my hero for this.
I'm not a hero.
No, you're you're a hero. You're flawless, you're a saint, and my family is not. They can occasionally be delusional, but it's fine, it'll be fine. We can get through this line.
I'm lost. What page?
Okay,
You're a saint. Okay, that's page 2. You're a saint. You're flawless.
She's got it.
But you're perfect, wonderful man that you'll bring out the best of them today. Unlike other times, maybe you're too good. That can be a problem. I'll worry the lack of your
Deficiencies.
Makes you feel awkward around sane people. That's somehow genetically similar to, but your experience with volunteering and charity work. So thank you for being the exact opposite of the man in front of the ground.
I'm sure your dad has some good qualities.
In small doses. And so does botulism.
You don't have any good memories of him?
I remember one time he gave me candy cigarettes, or he meant to. They were real cigarettes. I was 9.
So he tried?
Sort of. Maybe that could be on his tombstone. And the cigarettes were a bribe to not to tell my mom that affair he had. I never did told her. I honor my bribes.
I hate that you didn't have a relationship with your parents for you.
It's not your fault. You had a wonderful childhood. I'm glad. That's great. It's why you're so normally functional today. I didn't, but I found a way to be okay-ish, and that led me to you. Did you hear me? That led me to you.
Sorry, work. That's sweet, baby.
You're addicted to your phone.
That's sort of the pot on ketamine drugs.
You should definitely get to work for this.
I was hoping it was waffles.
We can figure something out.
Show goes on.
Here we go. Maybe come out as in a better place. Bond with your family. Maybe have less negativity in your life.
We don't get happy endings in this family.
Alright, okay. Seems normal so far.
Lord, have mercy. Oh, God, he was the love of my life. Oh, God, the love of my life is dead. Honey, step back, Marcy. Try not to get my neck.
Also normal?
Okay, say goodbye to normal. Hey, Mama.
Honey. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, baby. You wore that. And you brought Blaine.
Belay.
Well, I thought that maybe you gotten engaged, or did you forget to tell me that? Nine?
That's
You be the first to know.
Well, I know you're so busy up there in the city with your own life. I hope you'd at least call if you had the time.
Well, I'm here now.
The whole family's here, except Cousin Jordy. Now, apparently, he got caught cutting hot chicks. I guess you heard he's back in jail.
Must not be in the news in New York.
Well, I thought you'd pay attention to the news down here.
Why?
Because this is your home.
It's your home, not mine.
Lane, is she always this pleasant?
Yes. No. Good to see you, Noel.
Blake?
Come on, son. Oh, your daddy would be so glad that you made it.
If you notice.
Of course he noticed. You're his baby.
My mom nursed me, and my dad nursed a bottle of early times.
Well, he did like to have a drink on occasion.
Once a new hour of the day of occasionally.
Now, what's that mean? Line?
Sorry. Early times, wealthy, did like to have a drink on occasion, yeah. Now where'd you get that?
Now, where'd you get that? Denny was like a strong tree that provided fruit and sheltered his family from the rain and didn't make you rake the leaves in the fall.
Good one, Mom.
Good what?
Joke?
Joe, who's joking? Blaine. You shouldn't be joking at funerals.
You're right. It's a grave situation. That's a place that's not here. I'll be right back.
I know what you're doing. 2 days of a woman's life is only about her wedding, her husband, funeral.
What an ugly thing to say.
You told me this on my 13th birthday, which we spent at Daddy's favorite happy hour.
Don't sound like me.
To be fair, didn't do the voice.
Here, make a picture with your mommy in front of your dad. Lakeista, I didn't give you my old curling iron for you to talk on your phone all day.
This is such a Mormon tradition. Please don't post this on Facebook. It's gross.
Jeez. Oh, your dad would be so glad to see you standing here.
I know exactly what he was saying. You got a 20 I could borrow.
What does that mean?
Dad, he was a mooch.
A mooch?
You know, a taker.
No, that don't sound like your daddy. Your daddy gave everything for his kids. He gave his whole life for his kids.
Genetically, sure.
No, he gave his life for his kids and his wife. He was a good man.
What?
Yes, mine.
He was lived over his babies. I miss him so much. Or now I told you to get not to get my neck.
Okay, go back.
To where do you want to go back to?
I miss him so much.
I know, that's where I forgot to come in there.
Yeah.
He lived his life for his baby and his wife. He was a good man. He was a good one. We lost a good one.
What?
I miss him so much. Oh, Daddy. I told you not to get my neck.
What?
Susie,
Bob!
I told you not to call on the dang pews, you damn heathens. I gotta get the switch here in a second. So good to see you. Such angels. How you doing, Susie? How you going, man?
Well, I had a 12-hour drive prepared for this.
You still driving that Nissan? S-Trim, front wheel drive, 1.8 liter?
Yes?
Uh-huh. Alright. Straight that in. I'll get you a good deal on that F-150.
Well, enticing, I'd rather not to ball. I don't want to ball hay. Well, enticing, I'd rather not to hail balls of hay every day.
I don't see myself hauling
Oh.
bales of hay anytime soon.
Okay. Let me read that. Oops, where's that? There we go. Well, enticing, I don't see myself hailing balls of hay anytime soon.
Well, not in a Nissan.
Have you talked to Mom? She's been acting delusional.
Well, I reckon I'd go delusional too if I lost my rock.
You know, the thing that weighed her down?
Huh? How's that?
Dad?
I'll tell you, that man put the word of God. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's right. He used to spank you with the Bible. King James Version.
Made me the man of God I am today.
Line.
Rooster, don't tell me you drank
Rooster,
Mom.
don't tell me you drink Mom's Kool-Aid. Dad was brutal to you.
Well, now, he might have been a little bit tough on me sometimes.
You were eating too messy once, and he made you eat out of dog bowl.
He and I like to laugh and cut up.
You were crying the whole time. You were 6. He called your friends over to see.
And now I got good table manners.
Dad was awful. Dad was brutal to you?
No, that's fine.
Dad was awful to you.
Daddy was strong.
Come on, what are you doing? You used to bond over about how Dad was the worst.
Dad was the best.
Objectively, he was not. He was a terrible father.
Oh yeah? Then why did he hang on to that limited run barreling quarter that I shot with a BB gun when I was 10 to revenge Cat's loss to Maryland in the 2002 Sweet 16?
What?
I gave Daddy that quarter and I told him, I got it back for you, Daddy. And he said, I'm proud of you, son. I love you. You can do anything you want. You can be president or an astronaut. But once they go to Mars, you could be president of Mars.
This is not a real conversation.
It is too, and then he held on to that quarter, and he brought it with him everywhere he went for the rest of his life. And he told everyone who asked about it how proud he was of me. On his deathbed, he clutched it, he held it to his heart. He said he was fixing to tell Jesus about his son's marksmanship.
Come on, none of that is true.
You see, it is. Dad was a hero. He did all sorts of cool things. He could do 100 push-ups in a minute. You said he's Kool-Aid somewhere?
Bernie! I'm so sorry about your daddy. But you know, God has a plan. We can't always see it, but then sometimes we can see it, and that's also God's plan.
Thank you for those words.
All I can be is a witness to God's words, and those words are anointed, and the Lamb of God is also anointed, so we find these truths to be self-evidence.
I think that last part was in Declaration of Independence.
Oh, is that Deuteronomy?
I don't see why not.
Mahela is a true student of the book. Sometimes she says these things and I don't understand them at all.
Same.
Hey! Good! You quit eating them flowers. It's supposed to go on Papa's grave.
There you go.
Little angel sent from heaven, when you bring some of the Lord's miracles into the world.
Well, seeing your kids, it makes me really rethink things.
Thank you.
What are the odds that my dad put a flask into the casket?
Oh, hon, your daddy's dead.
That explains why he was so cold to me when I said hi.
Bless your heart.
And yours as well.
You know, your daddy might have liked to drink a little bit, but he was responsible about it.
Oh, absolutely. He taught me early. Beer before liquor, you're never sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
You know, I remember one time your daddy got a car, and Sheriff, he was afraid your daddy would drive drunk. So he staked him out at a party one night, and he come out drunk, and Sheriff Andy and Deputy Barney convinced him that he had died in a drunk driving accident. Come to find out, your daddy had done sold the car just to be safe.
I believe that was an episode of Annie Griffin.
Well, you think they heard about your daddy doing that and made an episode about it?
That's one possibility.
Hi, Mahela.
Blake, I will speak with you when you end your life of sin and concentrate your union with Bertie before the Lord.
So if I never propose, I can avoid conversation with her for the rest of my life? Sorry, baby, you take the same deal.
You abandoned me.
Made her on turn. Related note, never visit the basement of a funeral home.
My family used to do this thing where somebody dies and make me out to be a saint.
What an honor. That's usually reserved for disgraced celebrities and corrupt politicians.
We always bonded over about Dad, complaining about my dad. Wait, that didn't sound lying.
One thing we always bonded over was complaining about my dad.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe. Oh,
The one thing we always bonded over was about complaining about my dad.
maybe you can find other things to bond about.
Like what? We're entirely different people with entirely different lives and values.
I don't know. Do they like Game of Thrones?
There's nothing. Red is green to them, up is down, but we always could laugh about Dad being a bum.
Well, maybe you could bond about the good parts of your dad.
There was no good parts.
No one's 100% bad.
I gotta stop all this.
Stop it. Why? If they're pretending everything was great, let them. Remember how we were talking about not causing any drama? I don't remember agreeing to create it.
The truth matters.
They're lying to themselves.
Oh, they're lying to themselves.
They're lying to themselves about a whole bunch of things. This is a lie you're going to fight about?
The truth matters. I can't believe you're on my back here.
Of course I have your back. But this is a funeral. It's kind of the whole point. Remember the good parts of someone.
He ruined our childhood. He ruined our lives. Doesn't it bother you that he doesn't deserve to be honored? Look, you worked hard to be a good man. Doesn't it bother you that he was a villain and now he's being remembered as the same as you?
Why?
I think they're just going to think the way.
I think they're just going to think the way they think. You can't change it, and if you try to, they'll just turn it back on you.
I'm not giving up on them.
Why?
Are you sure?
Are
Are you sure there's not a chance?
Oh, my bad. Are you sure there's not a chance, small one, that you have a more negative memory that is accurate? So what's your plan? Keeping in mind that I'm no help.
I correct your record. Every time someone's interact, I contradict them.
Right. People love that.
There's got to be someone here who hasn't gone crazy.
Keep saying that like it's a new development.
Hey, only I'm allowed to say something like that.
Sorry.
I'm joking. You're always on your phone lately.
Work is crazy, babe. Work is crazy now. I think you gotta take this.
Thank you for being here. I know it's a burden.
What about your uncle?
I mean, he has healthcare now. I don't see why he's a burden.
No, your dad ruined his life. Maybe you can improve him.
Brilliant. This is fine with you.
Not the looks.
They don't detract.
That's the nicest thing I've ever said to you.
Come in and say hi to your mama now.
Mama, you look so pretty.
I didn't spend 3 hours trying to look ugly.
How you doing, Mama?
Well, I ain't dead.
That's the spirit.
I'm just so happy to see my family all together. Someone should die every week.
Aw.
And when I die, promise me, you won't let your mother pick out my flowers.
How fitting. I didn't know they were fake.
What you mean, baby? That's your mama's tacky. I ain't said it, but...
No, but I'm not saying that. But Mama and Bub been acting weird lately about Dad being some kind of
hero.
Yes, thank you. I thought I'd gone crazy.
You ain't. They're just now recognizing what a good boy my Denny was.
You too? But you're the meanest person I know. No offense.
Oh, honey. I don't get offended by things said by plain girls. Love you now.
So, great. So at least you can accept some of your meanness was present in my father.
There wasn't a mean bone in his body. He ain't had much, but every month he gave his mommy some money.
Wasn't he catching your social security checks and keep part of the money?
Like,
He'd do anything for his mom.
he'd do anything for his even bought me a car.
A broke down Kia using insurance money by crashing your Lincoln.
Driving to pick up my prescriptions.
While using prescriptions.
You quit that now.
Ow, quit what? Tell the truth?
I don't like what the city's done to you. You've lost sight of your morals saying things like that about your own daddy. You need Jesus.
Mama, I just...
Jesus! Jesus!
Uncle Chet, you're walking?
God! Gee, idiot! What could you gone and done now?
I'm sorry. What did I do though?
You done paralyzed me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you done it. Now for the rest of the month, somebody's gonna have to clip my damn toenails.
That was very inconsiderate of me.
Oh, what's done is done. Don't you tell me I can walk again, or it's liable to turn me into a vegetable. Somebody will have to swat away the flies, because my arms will go all wet skitty.
I won't say anything, but do you remember me? I'm Bertie, Danny's daughter,
Yeah.
your brother.
Give me a little more credit than that. We're at a damn funeral, man. Don't forget his brother. Especially on one like that.
What do you mean?
I remember you now, by the way. Little birdie, you went off to the city.
There wasn't much for me here.
You know, there's much. You just didn't want none of it.
That's true. I guess you're right.
Maybe I should have gone off to the city. Maybe I should still be walking. Or maybe I would have been stabbed by some crazy person in a tutu on the street.
You're not always in that wheelchair, right?
Nope. In fact, just this morning I was in the bed.
I mean, you were young, you had a high school sweetheart.
Esther. Her name was Esther.
Your high school sweetheart?
Yeah. Well, where the hell else are you supposed to meet? Why?
But she died,
I try not to think about that.
and you were in the car too,
I was.
and my dad was driving.
He was actually sober as a judge. Well, a judge from a different county. Went to show off. We had donuts in the A&P parking lot. And he drove us up 223. Wanted to see how the stain took corners. I was scared, but I wanted to look pretty if he was my older brother. And I should have said something.
My dad could get you caught up in his excitements.
He sure could.
And when he makes a mess, he leaves you to clean it up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need you to, they're beautiful, but I need you to be centered and facing up more towards the audience.
Yeah, I need to get further out.
Yeah,
It's like if my legs can't move, then that's like where I get stuck.
No, you're not really paralyzed.
Right, I get
Okay, so get yourself centered and then open yourself up more to the audience.
Right.
That was really beautiful, but you're hidden there behind the chair.
Figure this out. You're the son of a bitch.
Everyone here thinks he's like he's a saint.
Well, you don't talk ill of the dead.
What if the dead deserves it?
Dead can't defend themselves.
He couldn't defend himself when he was alive either. You know the truth just like I do. He wasn't a good man.
Damn now.
Why?
Seems liable to hear you.
Everyone, so what? People should hear me. It's the truth. Everyone else is convincing themselves of this lie. Let's stick together. Fight it. You're the only one who makes sense.
I think if it's credibility you're after, a man who's convinced himself he's paralyzed probably isn't the best ally.
Yeah, here we are. Will you help me?
You know, there ain't nothing wrong with me physically. Doctor said it was a miracle I walked out of that crash alive, let alone without any broken bones. Esther didn't make it. Got out in the hospital. It was like something closed me up like a fist. Couldn't get out of bed. Couldn't feel anything below my waist. Couldn't even wiggle a toe. Doctors thought I must have some sort of a spinal fracture they missed. So they run a bunch of tests, poked me with a bunch of needles, give me a spinal tap. You know what they say?
You're right.
They say it's psychosomatic. That means you believe something so much that your body makes it true. They said all I had to do was believe I could get out of bed and walk, and I could do it. But I knew they was wrong. And you know what happened? I quit being able to use my arms too. They brought in a psychiatrist, psychologist, psychopath, whatever, convinced me that all I had to do was change my mind. And then I forgot how to move my eyes. And then I quit being able to breathe on my own. I could see and hear everything, but I couldn't control the damn thing. They told your grandma there weren't nothing to be done but convince me I was okay.
And what happened?
Grandma told me I'd never walk again. She told me that every day, while sitting next to me, feeding me, watching the damn Price is Right. And then one day I woke up and could move my eyes, and my mouth, and my neck, all to spite that old witch. I got it all back up until my legs. I just couldn't believe I'd walk again after that crash that killed me. My point is, a lot of people around here still don't believe I'm actually paralyzed. But they don't go to my double wide to try to tell me different. They kind of just tolerate me. So it seems to me the least I could do is tolerate them.
Hello, everybody. Denny was a godly man. He always loved this hymn, so I'm fixing to say it for him one last time.
Oh God, there's a lot I can tolerate, but this ain't one of them.
Uncle Chet, I believe you're paralyzed?
All right, yay!
My God, they even convinced themselves that series of shrieking was singing.
Oh, that's sweet. She's trying her best. Came from the heart.
It sounded like it came from a dying goat.
That's me. Got it spot on. What's wrong with him?
He's still sin. For a man who got himself in his wheelchair, he's still afraid to say anything.
I'm telling you, you should pay respect to the body and go. Nothing good can come from this.
I refuse to accept with death objectively. The facts exist. They just understand. They are just under the influence of something. If they eliminate the thing that influences them, you can get them back.
Of course, vampire rules.
Why is there no vampire rules?
You're not going to stand in with a stake, right?
Why? Do you have one?
We see clearly. Everyone else is crazy.
My dad cheated my mom. And he told me, and then he made me keep it a secret.
Right. Cigarettes. Line.
You know, I assumed your dad.
Oh, yeah. You know, I assume your dad always cheated on your mom. What, with the boozing and going missing?
My mom said she was glad he got blood under him because it meant he won't be able to do anything. He wasn't capable of cheating on her. She told me that she told me that when I was 8. Why do I keep off therapy?
Because you're afraid of anyone telling you you're wrong about anything.
Whoa, that's a whole fight for the right home.
Great.
He fell for this girl, the cashier at the tobacco barn.
That is the most romantic kind of barn, you know.
He got sober for her. Stayed clean for months until she realized what he really was and loved him. The worst part is my mom thought he quit drinking for her. She took it so hard when he started up again.
You're right. If things get ugly, you told her. Do you really want to be in the middle of that situation?
It would be better than living a lie.
Living a lie? Oh, Lord, are you about to come out to me now?
When did I figure that out? When I was in college?
Honestly, we thought you would. Blaine here was a kindly relief.
Happy to do my part.
If I was gay, I hope you'd accept me.
But you ain't.
No,
Well, I don't know why we're fighting. Are you youngins always want to pick at us old-timers for any dang thing?
I want to talk about that.
We lost a great one.
Here's the thing. We didn't.
Mine.
Verdi, if your father could.
Bertie, if your father, we're way. Are we supposed to be out here?
No.
No, we're
Bertie, if your father,
He probably
if your
agreed.
father could hear you now,
He'll probably agree. He had millions of flaws. But at least he wasn't delusional about who he was.
now your daddy had some difficulties, but he weren't a bad man. He gave everything he had to his kids.
No.
No,
Lines.
it's, you come all the way from New York.
Shh, let's go back.
Okay, which part?
I don't know. Let's
He
see.
probably agreed. He had a million flaws, Verdi.
He probably agreed. He had a million flaws. But he wasn't delusional about who he was.
You come all the way from New York City just to insult your dead daddy?
I'm not insulting. I'm telling the truth. And you did the same thing my entire life. It made it easier to deal with, but now he's dead, it feels like you left me alone acknowledging that.
Lying.
Your daddy struggled.
Your daddy struggled with some things, but that don't mean he was a bad man. He gave everything he had to his babies.
And how much was he drunk for? Or just missing? Or just not with you?
What are you saying?
When I was 9...
Bertie, your mom looks very upset. Maybe we should drop the whole conversation.
Never mind.
Tell Blaine not to eat anything. You're all coming over. I'm fixing biscuits and gravy.
Gotcha.
You're still making that stuff? Are you talking with a Big Mac too?
You ate my biscuits and gravy all your life.
And and that's why I'm always fat and depressed.
Oh, so now I'm responsible for your weight and your feelings?
No, I just... You were killing us with food.
Oh, well, I reckon I'm a terrible mother then.
No, I was...
Oh, I missed this line.
Hold on a second.
Birdie for once.
Bertie, for once, can you not be the difficult one in this family? No wonder Blaine ain't proposed yet.
He hasn't proposed because we don't want to be in a crappy marriage like yours.
Oh, you think you know everything, but you don't know half of what you don't know. Lakeisha, did I tell you to stop making pictures?
You made the right decision.
I haven't made any decisions yet. I just wasn't ready.
I'm telling you, we should pay our respects to the casket and go. Nothing good can come from this.
Ugh, caskets. What is the point of seeing a body? It's grotesque. Do we need proof that he's actually dead? At least everyone accepts the fact. That's a start. Who the hell is that?
Your father?
He's wearing makeup.
I think they take the skin back.
My dad had a bald spot. This guy's wearing a chinchilla.
Those fake fingers?
He was making fireworks out of gunpowder.
I think I can smile. And why?
He looks like a ventriloquist dummy. That's it. This is too much. I can't take it.
Birdie, what are you doing?
Everyone, can I have your attention, please? There it is. I'd like to say a few words about my dad, Danny Carnes. He was my father. And despite the prevailing mood here, it's important to remember that he was a flawed. My dad drank, and he was a drunk. My dad was a thief, a swimmer, an abusive father, and a negligent husband. Negligent husband, and at worst, a violent man. I am who I am today. As a result of trying to be the opposite of him, I picked my boyfriend because he showed no characteristics with my father. It's important to remember these things about him because they're true. You shouldn't get to live your life as a villain and remember as a hero. Uncle Jack can back me up what I'm saying. My dad ruined his life. Tell him, Uncle Chet.
Oops, Uncle Chet's supposed to be on stage.
The
What?
blocking wasn't in here, so I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, when we're done talking, you go back there.
Yeah.
No, I had him over there. Your wheelchair's right there.
But
Oh,
it makes much more sense to go there because he wouldn't go to where.
yeah. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, the problem is getting through here.
Yeah, with a chair.
That's the problem. So,
Well, yeah.
well, let's work this out now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here's the thing is, if he's saying I can't tolerate this music, he's going right to it.
Okay, that's okay. You can, we'll make a bit out of it. I'm not, you can tip your hat to me as you go if you want, okay?
All right.
All right? But that's, I can't see you getting through there without knocking the flowers. I
Right,
just don't
right.
have enough space. Plus, you got your hat on.
Well, because this wasn't marked, so I.
Oh, I'm so
All
sorry.
good.
I'm so sorry.
No. That's the only reason that I didn't know.
Okay. So do you want to just, so I come in, you're here, right?
Yeah, he rolls in over
Okay,
there.
let's just talk that little cross. And I think you're over here, right? Because you've gone over you and talked by the pew there, right? You've gone to the pew?
Right.
Right, and I can, hello everybody. My cousin Danny always loved this hymn. I'm fixing to sing it for him one last time. And then you can just, I'm just going to go here and get
What about this? Just.
It might take too much time, but it's great. It's a great piece of business.
That's good.
Except you dropped the ball over the floor. Okay, let's time it then. Let's go back and time it.
So is he not coming
Well,
out this way?
And then he can just stay here until
you
it's
don't have
crossed.
your hat on, it's Chad.
Right, I know that, but the only,
Okay.
the only reason I have the hat on is because.
Okay, let's practice it.
Okay.
Hey, so you're there,
Yeah.
and, okay, we can put these tissues closer. All right, we'll put it so you don't have to go.
Yeah.
And where are you? Marie, come get in the place that you are. You can even do this play right. You want to ask her for a tissue? You can.
I think,
You can write it. Give yourself
I think it's
another
better to
line.
go into that corner to get as far away from the piano as possible.
I agree.
Okay, because the next time you come on is as Chet?
No, it's just crossing as Chet.
Okay.
So you can just cross over there.
Okay.
But me and Verdi have to be here for our scene alone.
Yeah, you're right here alone?
Yeah. He's sitting here next to me.
Uh-huh.
Who's sitting next to you?
I am the next scene alone with Verdi, right?
Well, let me see script.
Yeah, let's just.
So I come in here and sit down and
Let me
so
look
she
at the
sits
script.
down play.
Let the screen go.
Well, I guess if you're off this far enough,
Okay,
Because
this
it's going to be near the edge.
yeah,
Yeah, like right at the edge. Like,
this will be good, yeah.
do
Okay.
you sit down next to her?
That's
Yeah.
it. I come in and sit right here.
Where are we?
This.
Chet, your memo, so
Yeah.
you did your speeches
Let's just see
there.
how that
Okay.
looks. If I'm
Okay.
like all the way here. Yeah, that was the other thing.
Yeah, it is.
Don't go down that step.
Right.
You don't have to go that far.
Or if I just
Well,
motion- is
it takes them out of the
Yeah.
sight line.
But you're
That
not
works.
supposed to be hearing all of this.
Well, yeah.
Or he could roll up, like he could get the tissues and roll it back in the corner.
He could just roll down the stairs and go off without us. I just give him a push on the stairs when we get through here.
Just move the flowers.
Or,
See, yeah, that,
Okay, I have a suggestion.
yeah,
Sorry.
it'll work.
Bella's gonna save us.
Okay, I think the tissue thing is literally hilarious. Like, I snotted out of my nose when he walked over there and did that. So what if he just kept the tissues in his ear and can't hear their conversation?
That's
And he's
what
just
I-
over there,
yeah,
like,
that's
drinking
good.
himself
That-
to
you
death.
can just
Good,
stay there,
good,
is what
good.
it is.
Yeah.
That was my scene
Yeah,
impulse.
okay, it's a number of pages, so maybe you
doing
can just
anything
turn
else.
yourself around face back.
And I guess
So
when
you
I
don't
say,
still focus.
and I guess
Right,
I
right.
should
Okay,
like
so
yellow.
You can stuff your ears, get
And
your,
there could be like, like when you're talking with each other, like, I mean, like, he could like be like, like see if like he could hear, like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, like,
Like talk at him or like.
okay.
yeah,
Well,
just
let's
like
try
it
it.
to add discomfort for you, which
Yeah.
Let's go back and try that.
Okay.
We don't know if it's gonna work until we try it. So, here's your script. Okay. And,
I'm gonna grab mine so I have the blocking.
what?
I'm gonna get mine so we're gonna add up here to the blocking.
He's gonna get his script so he can write down the new blocking.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't understand it because you blurred all those words together and I'm hard of hearing you. Okay, so, I'm fixing to say this hymn one last time. You have lines. You have lines.
There's a lot that I can tolerate, but that ain't all.
Uncle Chet, I think you're paralyzed.
I can't have you hear when the last line was said. Have you said your last lines?
Yes.
You said, talk over my playing, okay? Oh Lord, my God, when I was wrong, how great thou. You want to do the whole song?
No, no.
How great thou art.
Verdi, my God.
My God, they think this series of shrieking was singing.
I thought it was sweet. Trying your best. Came from the heart.
It sounded like it came from a dying goat.
That's mean, but kind of spot on.
This is why it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's what I was
This
thinking.
side of the audience can't see that.
Yeah. Maybe once, yeah,
What if we
maybe,
added the Tilly part back?
No.
I think just once the song ends, I'll just wheel out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or as the song ends. Or, yes, after it ends. Let's try that. Because probably after it ends, because I'll
Yeah.
come over here, I'll do a little thank you, you. I can even
So
say
you cross with one
Mind if
another.
I say thank you?
Sure.
Thank you. Say, awesome. Oh, and I'm moving my chair back.
Maybe you should just do that.
And,
That's great.
and Christian, you could do an even funnier take when she turns around and you realize that she may be looking at you to get those things out of your ear as fast as
Charlie.
possible.
There you go.
I'm not paying any attention. Let's just do this without any more contributions.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay, so. Thank you. Thank you.
My God, they even convinced themselves that series of shrieking was singing.
I found it sweet. Just trying your best. Came from the heart.
It sounded like it came from a dying goat.
Are we going to continue from here, Caleb? Or go back where we were?
Just continue.
Don't know.
What? Mela.
I think probably
You want us to
We should go back
continue
to
or
that.
back where we left off?
back when she's like.
Give my speech about Dad being terrible?
I think you straightened it out, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so where did we go before?
Where Chet was supposed to wheel in
Yep.
with my speech?
What page is that coming up?
32.
What?
32.
Good God, we're that far. Okay.
Christian. Oh, almost. Thank you.
As we go, come on, Jasmine. The hairline you had a note for and you're making references too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can come on in.
Yeah, it was on that.
And for this one, you know, you don't have to wheel these all the way off. You can come on in, okay?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to just be sitting here waiting for you to enter.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
and, all right, so where are we going from now?
Page 32, Uncle Chet can back up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're center again.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no.
Jet lag.
No, I'm just being in character.
Okay, but you're a center stage.
Does, I don't know if you cross past her hearing the speech.
No. You've been left here. You're stuck, right?
We
Where is
crosses
used,
through
he
on
used to
his
be
own.
over there. This is a new thing.
He crosses through on his own volition.
Yeah. Okay.
He used to just come right there in front of you, right in the middle.
So you can come from there to here.
Because then he backs up to go back in the corner. That's how we did it.
Okay, that'll work fine.
I think, so, just logistically, Chet doesn't come in until, Birdie's already like halfway through her speech. I don't think he'd keep going, hearing what she's saying, to get across, like to cross in front of her. I feel like he'd like come out, like freeze right here.
Can you see him? What about the audience over there? You see, we got audience over there. You're putting us
Could get
over
right-
there.
Yeah, he can be seen right
Get right
there.
here.
Go sit over there and you could tell.
I'm telling you that I got the sight line.
Yeah.
If he
You don't
comes
believe
right
me?
here,
I'll go there.
Okay.
Here's like Uncle Check back me up, and then he can just be like,
Okay, fine.
If he can see the
I love
corner, they can see him.
So you can make sure the audience sees all that.
right.
Okay, can you see him? Sit
No,
down there.
I'm right here.
I've been seeing him
Okay,
6
so
feet
now wait.
back.
Okay,
About
well,
4
you
feet
should,
back.
you do the line.
Uncle Chad can back me up what I'm saying. My dad ruined his life. Tell him, Uncle Chad. Your brother's responsible for your wife's death, your paralysis.
You don't go
Tell
inside the
everyone.
line.
Remind them, since they all forgot.
You got a line.
My brother was a good man.
She's too weak there.
Why is that? Or, I mean, like right
Yeah,
here.
there, yeah, right there. Then my brother was a good man.
My brother was a good man.
Uncle Chad? Don't look at me like I'm the crazy one. You all know what I'm saying is true. You all just fooled yourself into thinking.
Get the hell down from there. What kind of simple thing are you? Why'd you come here if you're going to be disrespecting your daddy?
He disrespect himself and his family and you.
The only one disrespecting his family is you.
Mom, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me alone with these memories.
You're alone, got it? All alone. You're the only one who only sees the bad parts of her own daddy. You're not supposed to be, are you up there? That's okay, you're fine. I'm thinking of my line, it's going to come to me. You're the only one who thinks you,
Verdi says, please don't leave me alone with these memories.
you're alone, got it all alone. You're the only one who only sees the bad part of her own daddy. Not one person, but one person don't get to make a man's legacy. Every person he's met gets a say. What do you think your legacy looks like right now?
The car's running. If we leave now, we can probably make it across the state line with the ground robot. Pick up Colin with your cousins.
You bailed on me. Again. Failed.
What did you want me to say?
I want you to stand by my side. Wait. I don't know, support me?
I was supporting you by securing an evacuation route.
No, support me by standing by my side.
What good would that have done? My useless energy would have just made them even madder.
I don't care if you're mad. We can't let these people live in an imaginary world.
Well, congratulations, you shattered it. Now let's go.
No. I'm staying to the end. I'm taking all commerce.
You did a really poor job of telling me what I was signing up for.
I'm calling that tobacco bar to find out the cashier's name.
Well, I just feel like you're kind of enjoying this.
Oh, it's dead. Why didn't I charge in the car? Can I use yours?
No, I'm not enabling this.
It's fine. You can go back to the motel. I've got this. Let me just use your phone.
No! I'm so sorry. That was completely inappropriate of me. Oh, if you...
Why are you being so defensive?
I'm uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable. I came to support you, but this is way beyond that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Verdi, stop. I'm telling you.
What are you hiding? No secrets. It all comes out today. No. Who's April?
I was going to tell you once I got into the funeral. I didn't want you to have to go both at once.
You're cheating on me?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me the truth and not be notable. I want you to say no and be the truth.
Why?
I made
a mistake.
Yeah. I think you should go.
Yes, you're right. We can talk to someone at the motel with Lon.
Yes, you're right. This clearly is not the place
Okay.
for this
Yes, you're right. This is clearly not the place for this.
conversation.
This conversation. Yeah. Thank you. This conversation. We can wait. Talk over the motel with no waffles.
No, go home. All the way home.
I'm Vaughn.
Verdi, it's not.
Verdi, it's not.
I thought you were a good man. I thought it was just my dad was like this. But is it all man?
I don't know. Maybe.
That's what I was afraid of.
I'm sorry.
I know. Go.
Well, if I ain't listening, the wheel must be in a security box somewhere.
It's just a damn quarter, Rooster.
It ain't just any quarter, it's a limited run Maryland quarter. I shot with my BB gun 200 yards out at age 10 to get revenge on the state of Maryland for beating the Cats in the 2002 NCAA tournament. Daddy loved that quarter. He clung to it.
I think I know my own husband held a coin in his hand for his entire life.
You maybe didn't notice because it was always there, like ears. I never noticed your ears because they're always right there, hiding in plain sight.
Dare you? You know I'm sensitive about my tiny ears. Rooster Carter, you think about what you've done.
Sorry, I forgot. They ain't tiny. They're the most regular sized ears in the whole world. Everybody says it. Nora got them normal ears.
Looks like we both had missed showers today.
How you mean?
Like as the man I thought he was. And Dad Dad didn't carry corn across River 6.
Shows what you know. Daddy and I saw sticks together 3 times. And I can prove Daddy had that quarter. And then you'll see all the lies you spread about him ain't true. He was a hero. He could squat 400 pounds. Hunter, quit pestering them I swole up foot or I will introduce you to God himself.
You're not gonna get away with this, old man. I remember, and they're all gonna remember too.
And back.
Oh God, I want to see it.
House lights up. Now we can play the volume that we want.
Oh, by the way, the young lady came over here and she said she had promised you some food and she brought it over.
You brought me some food.
And she brought it over to you right there. And I put it down so you could see.
Oh my God, look at it. We could split some.
Well, that's what I was hoping. I didn't know how many people you had. Where does the can go?
It goes outside. Can you run show her where that goes? It's that little place, you know, where we have a little poster on the wall there. There's a trifold. Yeah. That's where it goes. Thank you really very much.
Thank you. No,
Thank you. You want to
Is
sit
the
and watch a
camera
little
still
while?
Well, I would, but I have 3 4-legged daughters
Thank
who
you,
are expected.
Birdie.
Sure, to let you out. Let them out and feed
Yeah,
and be
because
fed.
I
Yeah.
left here at about 10:05 and went home in time to feed and potty and grab a bite.
That's fine with me. I'm just telling you, I see different. Rolling.
We don't have on our neons. We don't have our backstage lights on, which you've gotten accustomed to having on. This is the way it is. Can you see
This
this?
is the way it's going to be?
Yeah, I can adjust. You see that work light right there? We hung this to light your face when you're here.
Okay.
Okay, you see how you're now on the light there?
If you're lighting my face with that, then you're pointing in the wrong direction.
No, it's fine. We've already checked it.
Okay.
Didn't we, Bella?
We did. Well, that means that you need to
You need to start preaching, preacher.
honor your father and mother so that you may live long in the land of the Lord. Your God has given you just one of 10 commandments. Now, God don't ask much, but he do ask a lot if you catch my meaning. Honor your mother and father. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
They guide us. They protect us from those what would do us harm. So our parents, they sort of God's representative on earth. They carry out the will of the Lord and explain what God wants to their flock. But you know who else that sounds like? Coach Calipari. When the players listen to Coach Cal and respect him, you get teams like the second season of the Harrison Twins with Devin Booker and Carl Anthony Towns.
Hallelujah.
Or the Anthony Davis 2012 NCAA championship team.
Hallelujah.
But when players question him, you have a team like the 2013 when Nerlens Noel went down and we mercifully lost in the first round of the NIT.
God save us.
Now, I know that Danny took much joy in this season of Kentucky basketball. The way that Ashton Higgins embraced his role as primary ball handler and on-ball defensive stopper. The way the team recovered after a horrendous loss to Duke.
The devil is wicked.
Now, sometimes we might question Coach Cal's decisions. We may feel like we know better than him. That's okay. We can question our mothers and fathers in private. Now, we also have to remember that we need to honor them in public.
Amen.
Now, good old Danny. Watched every game up until the end. He believed that this team had a chance to win it all. But not every player bought in. Not every player honored his father, John Calipari. And it was that lack of honoring that led to the second round loss. What do you want to call it, Christian?
The Elite Eight loss.
It led to the Elite Eight loss to Auburn. In Danny's memory, I'd like to begin a call and response. Join me now. Oh, C A T S Cats. Amen.
Amen.
Well, I just had a note that we're missing a couple of pallbearers. They got stuck up four-wheeling up on 4 Mile. But help is on the way. We'll carry the casket to the cemetery once they get pulled out of the mud and cleaned up.
Can you believe this ceremony was about basketball? All right, my life just fell apart. Long doubt.
Lord have mercy. 30 people liable to notice.
My father's daughter. Might as well embrace it.
Oh, Lord. You're all glommed up. Where's Blaine?
I told him to leave.
What? Why? Oh, I know that cry. Only women cry that bawl like that when a man makes them bawl.
I feel so dumb.
You're not dumb. Stupid, yes, but you ain't dumb. See, you're just disappointed. That's what men do.
I thought he was different.
Well, they're good at convincing you of that early on, and then eventually they all run out of steam.
What?
Yeah, see, what happened here? You thought you bought a bicycle, and you're disappointed because it don't got no motor.
What?
Men are weak. They're so weak that women have to pretend that they're stronger than men.
Blake was strong and sweet.
Well, they all seem like that in the beginning, and then they just run out of energy. Yeah.
I can't believe it can't be all men.
Well, I reckon you could have relations with all the men on the planet and then just compare results.
Your experiences are biasing you.
Well, how about that? I did not realize that there's a better thing than the combined entire life collection of experiences to base your bias on.
It feels like I'm doomed to never find a man because I don't even know what one looks like.
Your daddy was a good man. As far as men go. Your daddy was a good man as far as men go.
Mama, no sugarcoating right now.
No, I'm not doing none of the such.
Dad was a villain.
Oh, he was a scoundrel.
There's a difference.
There's a difference, Lime.
All the difference.
All the difference. Your daddy,
You think you know everything?
you think you know everything, but you don't. You only know what we let you see. Lime,
You know what you saw, what we let you see.
you know what you saw, what we let you see.
Why did you let me see the good part?
We did. They were right there in front of you. You just forgot them. The way you and your brother and your father wrestled. All the things he taught you. All the times he told you how much he loved you.
I saw other things. The business. Going missing, spending our money, and violence and abuse.
Didn't he never laid a hand on me that wasn't in defense?
Mom, a man should never hit a woman.
Nobody should hit nobody, but when I get angry, I talk with my hands.
Why are you making so many excuses for him?
He was my husband. He was your daddy. He stuck with us.
Sort of.
Oh, well, there ain't never been a good moment for this. Denny ain't your real father.
What?
He ain't your real daddy. Your real daddy was a guy, some guy got killed by his brother fighting over a poker game. Your daddy forgave me, and he married me, and he raised you like you were his own. And we had that little affair with that girl from the tobacco barn.
You knew about that?
I know all sorts of things. And you don't see what I've seen. You see what
There's a lot you don't know.
there's a lot you don't know, and that's your problem. You don't realize that, and that's your problem. Well, you ain't. What?
You think we don't know?
You don't think we know jack squat. You see the way you see them from where you see them, and you just see what you see from living up there in New York City, going to parties and brunches. Well, I live this life. I seen it. I loved Denny for 33 years. That's 33 years of loving and forgiving. I wouldn't trade one of those forgivings for anything. So, I wouldn't take back a single time I forgave that man. So why is it so hard for you?
Uncle Chet, you're not saying anything?
I am. I'm walking, and I'm talking, and I come over here to tell you that you was right. Denny was a sumbitch.
People are going to hear you.
They can hear me all the dang life. And I'm walking, and I'm talking, and I'm telling it like it is. Denny was a sumbitch, and there ain't nothing wrong with me besides my brain.
This is amazing. What changed?
Hearing you up there made me think. About time people quit being afraid to tell it like it is around here. Be damned with the tiptoeing around, pretending we don't know the truth.
So you'll tell people?
Tell everybody I see. I feel like shouting from the rooftops. I feel like dancing. Denny was a crusty turd, crusty turd, crusty turd. Denny was a crusty turd who had the purple brains.
Chet, you can walk.
What? Now hold on, ma'am. I just got to stand in. I don't want to.
You can move out of my trailer now. Get a job. Get a woman. Make her do your damn laundry.
I just get a whole.
Everybody, look! My boy's walking on his own 2 feet. It's a miracle. The preacher's sermon's gonna cure him. C-A-T-S.
Hey. No, don't help me. Don't help me now. I can do this by myself. See? This is just my mind. You're still right, Birdie. The truth will set you free. Just look what it done for me.
All right, we need to stop for a second.
Uh-huh.
What was the problem just now in the blocking?
I need to fall so that I'm parallel that way.
No,
So that I can...
you're fine there. What was it you were talking about? We'll go
Oh,
back.
no. Like, when he's singing and dancing, he's just supposed to be
Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I like don't
Center.
I just didn't want
Don't be afraid to take center stage.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Got it.
That's your mother's advice.
to. Okay.
Always find centered stage, son.
We have
Question.
Okay,
Okay. So I'm supposed to walk over him. So if he's right here, I can't do that. So do you want me to just go with it and just keep?
Well, you're
walking
coming
around?
in from where?
There. From there.
I'll be really
So
wrong.
do you want me to like do
Roll some more. Roll some more, honey. All right, that's good.
and then
You're going to walk over him. Okay? How's that? Does that work for you?
Yeah, that works.
Okay, let's practice from that. From Michaela's entrance.
You want them to say the line or just me go ahead and go out?
Say the line. Give her a cue. See, something about the truth.
This is just
something to me.
in your mind.
Look what it, the truth will set you free. Look what it done for me.
There you go, Uncle Chet. You just keep rolling right along.
Oh, Bertie, I've heard the most terrible things about you. They're all talking.
From who?
People, they're all gossiping. But you know me, I hate gossipers. So I just listened, then I repeated to somebody else to see if they know it's true.
Maybe that's someone refused to spread rumors about me.
That's why I come over here to figure out the truth so I can tell them to quit bearing false witness. Like I heard that you lost your job and you've been scheming the government for welfare by borrowing a baby from a friend and telling the government that it's yours. But I said, who would let Bertie borrow a dang baby?
That was sweet of you.
Mm-hmm. And Brittany Jean, she said you've been in and out of rehab.
For what?
Now that's unclear. Corey said pills. Sasha, she said that you got addicted to eating pottery like on that Strange Addiction show on TV.
I'm neither addicted to anything nor in rehab. But certainly today it's making me want to do drugs. Don't repeat that.
You know me. I don't repeat things. I don't repeat things. But you know, it's not all bad things people been saying. Roellen, she said you got a promotion.
Well, that's good.
Because you was having an affair with your boss.
You know what? I don't need to hear anymore. I honestly don't care what these people think about me.
Well, that's your problem right there.
What do you mean?
If they don't like you, they won't receive your message.
There's more important things being liked.
Like what?
Being right.
Well, if you're right and everybody else is wrong, how do you think they're going to remember that? they will remember you being wrong. That's pretty wise. History written by Victor.
Who's Victor?
Nice.
Well, there goes Beth Ann again, spreading telling people you've been more than man. I'm fixing to go set her straight. Beth Ann, you quit spreading lies. She don't got to shave her. She ain't a man just 'cause she got to shave her face. Who in the hell puts out cocktail shrimp at a damn funeral and don't even peel it? Damn lazy peckerwoods, that too.
Ma'am, I've been looking for you. I'm on my daddy's vape recorder, you know. The Libya Run Maryland corridor. I shot my BB gun from 200 yards at age 10 to get revenge on the state of Maryland for their defeat of Big Blue Nation in Sweet 16, the 2002 NCAA tournament.
You used to aim that barrel up there with the quarter on top and say you did it from distance.
What? This time was different, okay? Now, the quarter, I know he had it with him on his deathbed, but now I can't find it. Nobody knows where it went.
Probably the damn hospital staff, bunch of shifty quacks trying to stick you with needles and swindle you out of money. You know they trying to take my damn titties?
You got breast cancer.
I'm 93. You take my titties away now and I'll die the next day when I tip over backwards. Them folks at the hospital, charlatans, all of them. They don't know what they're talking about unless they have to steal all they can.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Someone saw how Daddy held onto that quarter and figured they could sell it to collectors someday.
Or he didn't have the quarter. Either way, I hope you sock a doctor's mouth.
Doctors. Hear that, sissy? Daddy cared so much about my quarter that somebody done stole it.
You must feel totally vindicated.
You're vindicated.
I don't think you understand that word.
There we go again. Just because I don't live in the city, I'm some sort of vindicated redneck. Well, I ain't dumb. I take after Daddy, and he scored so high on his IQ test, they had to destroy his scores. But you didn't know that. Now, who's vindicated?
You're right, Rooster. Now I'm vindicated.
Damn right. Governor! Quit licking the carpet! There could be peanuts in there.
Can we talk?
Talk.
I don't want this to be over.
Well, there's two people who once married here. Tell me why.
Because I love you, Ann.
No. Why'd you do it?
I was weak.
That was your desire? What was your desire? Why did you have your desire?
I was scared.
It's... Does it really matter? No. Oh, what? No, you didn't say that. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, Jesus!
When we first got together, it was dizzy. We were hungry for each other all the time. We were like addicts.
You're describing lust?
No, it was more than that. I didn't just want your body. I wanted everything. Your sense of humor, stories about your childhood, your theories about the universe. Every little bit of you was intoxicating. I never wanted to stop drinking you in. And you felt the same way. I never felt better about myself than when you were crazy about me.
So this is my fault?
How can you see anybody's fault?
I don't give you the same thrill, so you look elsewhere?
I don't think it's anybody's fault. I think it's biological.
You're doing a really crappy job giving me back.
I was into things in her, Birdie, but I wanted to be the good guy about it, not just ghost her.
How sweet. You're trying to end your infidelity politely.
That feeling doesn't last forever, and when it's gone, all you're left with is this person. I didn't like the person that was left when it faded with April.
Jesus, Blake, we're supposed to find comfort in this.
The difference is I love you. I love a little bit less. The difference is I love you. I love what we've been left with. After all the mania faded away. I love everything about you, and I want all of it, forever. Even with the family and the weird toenail.
Honestly, I was wondering if it was the toenails.
I learned. I changed. I don't need to feel crazy. I think it's what adulthood is. You give up on chasing feelings and start living a very simple life. We can live a very sustainable life together. I know I've been dragging my feet about engagement, but maybe it's time we start the conversation. I'm ready. I want it if you do too.
This is a lot to think about. Can I have some time?
Of course. How's your crusade go?
Well, I managed to turn a few people against me. Still, also it turns out my dad wasn't actually my biological father.
Whoa. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that matters.
I thought about it. You're doing the right thing. If you have the time to, if you have the energy to fight it, you should do it.
Thank you. That means a lot. Mama, I didn't know that about Dad. That's impressive.
Thank you. The man had character.
He had multiple characters, all contained within the same body.
Verdi, why don't you just spit on his grave and get it over with?
Sorry, joking. Force a habit, we used to do it together.
Your daddy raised you like you was his own.
For a few years.
Oh, I'm not getting into this with you again.
Maybe he did something noble once, but that doesn't give him a pass for the rest of his life. When he was off throughout the most of my childhood.
He wasn't always drunk.
Fine, sometimes. He'd be home because he ran out of money or he's trying to hide from the bootleggers or bookies. And then he'd be off again, leaving his family and figured it out.
But he always...
But he always come back.
That's a pretty low standard.
Well, I don't see that you'd be meeting it.
What? That's not the same thing.
Yeah? Well, you run off to the city to have fun and come back here when it suits you.
There's nothing for me here.
Family ain't nothing.
Oh, what do you want me to do? Work at Dairy Queen? Live with you?
Well, at least you wouldn't be calling home for money.
I'm paying you back.
Oh, so now I'm not a charity, I'm a bank. Well, at least your daddy brought home money every once in a spell for food.
He was your husband. I'm your daughter.
Adult daughter.
Okay, from now on, I'll come home when I come to visit and I'll bring KFC.
Oh, you can eat that now? You're not too good for the Colonel. Do they sell kale juice now?
You can't be mad at me for taking care of myself. Instead of forking down the same poison you gave me growing up.
Oh, well, you ate poison for 18 years and walking around like it was food.
I worked very hard to be healthy despite what you two did to me.
Oh, lying.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Do you hear that? Despite having a roof over her head, 3 meals a day, clothes on her back, despite having to struggle through all that, Verdi managed to be okay.
I am grateful for all that. I am. But there's more important than raising a child and giving them things the law requires.
You think I did all those things for you because I liked them? I did them for your little behind.
Is it your feeling?
Oh, say that. Give me my cue again.
I am grateful for all that. I am. But there's more things than raising your child than the laws require.
Oh, is it your feelings? Were we not sensitive to your feelings? I know you've got more feelings than anybody else on this earth.
Yes, it is my feelings, Mother. It's Father who missed middle school graduation.
Middle school?
Leaving his kids to wonder if he just didn't care enough or just finally drunk enough to be left ditched somewhere.
Middle school graduation. When's the last time a job asked for a middle school degree?
Or parents who care less for the kids as people than as monuments.
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 No, monuments.
Monuments.
Monument. No, there's no two N's.
Monuments.
M-O-N-U-M-E-N-T-S.
M-E-N-T-S. Monuments.
Monuments.
No, you're still saying with the two M's. Monuments.
What the hell?
Monuments. To their own existence.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You're both selfish. You both care about your own things more than you care about ours.
This is, no. Do you think I did all those things for your little, you think I did all those things for you because I liked them? I did them for your little behind.
When it made you look good, sure, you made sure Rooster always had his football gear. But what if he wasn't varsity?
This is insulting.
I want to quit cheerleading every single day. But Normal is captain of her squad. Would it be embarrassment if her daughter didn't inherit the same talent?
You didn't inherit much.
You hated that I was smart. You hated that I went to college. Because that wasn't you.
I didn't get all the advantages you had. I would have given money to trade childhoods with you, that cushy childhood that you had. Do you want to know why? Shoot.
You want to know why I learned how to wear makeup?
Yeah, wait a minute. You know why I learned how to wear makeup at age 10? To hide the bruises from all the whoopings. But excuse me, I can't relate to your suffering.
I'm sorry your parents were shitty, but that's no excuse to be shitty yourself.
You don't have to be here. He wasn't your real father by birth, and obviously you don't love him, so why don't you just go? I'll release you. I'll release you from this family line.
Be something other than...
Be something other than that strange, crazy thing you said about monuments.
That's not what
Why are you here?
I'm
not asking for myself. I think it's a question you want to answer for yourself. Lying.
Because maybe you don't need to be here.
Because maybe you don't need to be here. Maybe you don't ever need to be here. Maybe it'd be better off for all of us. I say that with both our best interests with both of our best interests at heart.
Mom,
I ain't seen your dang quarter.
Oh, hey, Dr. Lonsford. I was wondering if we could talk about my daddy.
Certainly. That often helps people move on knowing the actual processes behind the death.
Well, I already know the process. God took Daddy to walk with Jesus.
Uh-huh. And the cirrhosis of the liver and ultimately liver failure.
God works in mysterious ways.
Well, it's not actually much of a mystery what happened here. Your father's lifelong alcoholism caused a buildup of scar tissue on the liver.
Well, just because Daddy liked to drink, his liver got ate up, don't mean that he was no alcoholic.
Unfortunately, he was. I gave him multiple warnings throughout the years that he was killing himself, but he never stopped. It's a powerful addiction, and you should watch out because there's a strong hereditary component.
Take that back.
You're asking me to take back a medically accurate diagnosis?
You're damn right.
No, I don't think I will.
Doctors. What do you know? I got the internet too, and you know what? I don't even care what New York elite's like you think.
I'm from Pike County.
Whatever. I just want my quarter back.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with that.
What'd you do with it?
Excuse me?
My daddy went everywhere with a special quarter I gave him. Limited run Maryland quarter. I shot my BB gun for 200 yards at age 10 to get revenge on the state of Maryland for the Cats loss in Sweet 16. Now I know that you know it was valuable, but I'll have you know I'm good buddies with the sheriff.
I never saw him with the quarter.
Bob, where'd you sell it? Craigslist? Pawn shop? Flea market? Peddler's mall?
You're suggesting that I took the quarter?
Or one of your thieving doctor friends?
Do you realize how insane you sound?
You can't tell me I sound insane.
Rooster, I want to understand something. Despite the prevailing mood, we still live in a society governed by rules and logic. We live in a shared objective reality, whether or not you see that. People like you that make decisions, people that make decisions that affect people like you, all agree to the parameters and details of that shared objective reality because that is the basis of knowledge and power. And if you refuse to participate in that objective reality, you will share none of its power, but you will absolutely remain subject to it. So sure, if you hit me right here, you may have the satisfaction of breaking my nose and seeing me on the ground, but you will be arrested for assault, you will be tried, you will be found guilty, and you will face punishment. I say this with absolute certainty. Those are facts. It is in your best interest to learn the difference between fact and fiction and behave accordingly, because if you don't, there's only so long before it bites you on the ass.
I got this weird rash on my ankle. Can I let my britches show you?
Sure. Ringworm, I'm writing you a prescription for an antifungal cream. Wash the area, keep it dry, and apply twice daily for a week.
I'll apply it 3 times a day, 4 days. Bet you didn't think of that.
Glad I could help.
Nobody believes me, Daddy. You love that quarter, didn't you? Could have made you proud. You remember what your boy did? I wish you could have seen me do it. I wish you could have seen me hit from 200 yards. You would have gone crazy. You would have gone as crazy as somebody from up the holler on the first of the month. Why wouldn't you be there? Where were you? I felt bad after that loss too. We could have felt bad about it together.
I saw it the last time I came home. Your quarter.
Thought you left.
He was sick that day. I remember because I made him a card.
When was he home?
No, when you shot that quarter from 200 yards, he couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah, 300.
300, that's right. Daddy would hold that quarter and talk about what you did. It made me jealous.
Quit now. Shut up.
He showed me the last time I went home. He took it out somewhere. I guess he put it away. But I thought, gosh, if I could have ever done something that made Dad that proud.
You went to college. Daddy told everybody you knew.
Really?
Yeah. And then you went and majored in peace and emotions or whatever.
Anyways, maybe you should look in his closet. Maybe it could take some time searching.
I'm sure it'll show up. I think he's turning Mom's place upside down.
I'm sure it'll show up.
You know, he was wrong about Daddy. He was so bad, how'd you turn out so good? Besides being a stuck-up idiot.
Thanks, Rooster.
My Halo, it's Rob. I just saw you talking to your bub about your daddy, and about broke my tender little heart. I'm broke without a bub, or a daddy, or a mommy, or family. You know, foster care.
Oh, right, I forgot. I'm sorry. That must have been really hard.
You know, I used to think it was. You know, they make us go to church all the time. And I Why should I worship a God to take away my parents? So when I get out, I don't go to church no more. I like to block it all out. My childhood, everything. But I was just angry all the time and, being angry. And, I'm sorry. But I was angry all the time and I just get tired of it. Being angry hurts. So I pray to God, if you can't give me parents, at least take my pain away. But you know what he does? He don't take away my pain. Contrary-wise, he lets me remember all the joy that I forgot. Playing with the other kids in the home, Easter egg hunts, singing with my church family, connecting with him. But I forgot about all of that because I was running away from pain. My pain. But it all just seems like a waste now. Oh, I'm sorry, I forget you're an atheist or whatever you are. You probably just think I sound like an idiot.
I really don't.
Oh, it looks like the boys got a hold of some matches again.
Family is such a blessing.
Now hold on, Aunt Winnie, I'll stamp your dress out.
Now look what you gone done to your poor Uncle Chet. He can't even move his mouth or his eyes no more.
I'm sorry.
You ever wipe a grown man's bottom?
I didn't realize.
Since you did this, you get to watch him. Make sure he don't swallow his own tongue.
Just blink twice if you're swallowing your tongue.
Hey, just so you got time to think. Hey, Chet.
He says hi. I had time, a lot of time actually.
And?
You mind, Chet? It's all messy. This whole thing, life, people, we just take turns dating each other.
Oh, okay. I respect your decision.
If you want to be with someone and they want to be with you, I think you have to work hard for it. Nothing's clean, nothing's a fairy tale, and that's probably for the best. You screwed up, but I believe you feel remorse, and you learn from it. And that's what you want, and you want to be a better partner. So I think you're probably about the most someone can hope for.
That sounds a little sad, to be honest.
I don't think it is. I'm choosing you and you're choosing me. You went away, but you came back. I think there's a good chance you'll always come back.
I'm never going again.
I love you.
I love you too.
Ernie, we're fixing to make a family picture so it at least looks like we're getting along. Do you think you can pretend for 30 seconds?
Yes.
Lakeisha, where you at?
Let me say goodbye to my family and we can get out of here.
You're done fighting?
I give up. I don't need to clean to the ways I think it should be. They can live their lives the way they want, and I can live my way.
Okay. I'll be in the car.
Well, I reckon it's time to take the big boy to the bathroom now. Listen, you silly little thing. I want you to get one thing through your head and get it good before you cause any more harm. This man is paralyzed. He will never walk again. He's a cripple. He know it. I know it. Everybody know it.
I ain't a cripple.
Chet!
There ain't nothing wrong with me except in my mind.
Quit it, Chet. You're liable to make it worse.
No, Mama, because it's liable to get worse. Believing it's liable to get worse is liable to make it worse. It's all crap. Bertie, don't go back to that boy.
What?
Now hold up. That son of a bitch step out on you?
Yes.
Oh, let you bury back there, okay?
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. You go. Because you're so fun.
I'll ball him out. I'll shove his damn privates in a dresser drawer.
Mama!
My grandbaby don't need to be with no philanderer.
When a dog kills a chicken, he gets a taste. You can't trust him around a hen house no more after that.
You tell him I sleep with a 38 under my pillow.
I will.
Good girl. Come on, Mama. We got some things to talk about.
You're damn right now that you's a walking. There's a whole list of chores you can start doing. No, we don't go out that way.
Life is a cubby.
Dead, right, useless. Not you, sorry. I'm cracking that joke at you today.
What? We got 5 minutes before my foundation cracks along my deepest wrinkles. Don't nobody say nothing that makes my eyebrows raise. Rooster, where you at? No? Oh, Denny. Let's fix your hair.
That's it. Get that body's hair more body.
I've had enough out of you. Shoot, one of those lines. I've had enough about it. I've just had about enough out of you.
I'm not saying anything else about Daddy, but they really have to make him like a Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, I think he looks nice.
Mama, he looks like a $10 whore.
Well, $10
Thank
used
you.
yeah, $10 used to be a lot of money.
You stuck around for the picture.
Turn around. Why don't you come in here between us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's try that. Let's go back. I think he looks nice.
Mama, he looks like a $10 whore.
$10 used to be a lot of money.
You stuck around for the picture.
I fear to be like a good daughter.
Funny thing, I pretended to be a good husband for years. Not sure I know the difference now.
Funny thing.
Oh.
Cleave to me.
Cleave to me now. You are my
Yeah,
cleave.
yeah, that's not
Cleave to me now. It's okay. We're going to switch around with which way.
good. I know balling, Parody. Don't want you to ruin it like that Christmas picture.
What Christmas picture?
Oh, you remember. We all got together and went to Belk's to see Santa. We got all dressed up and nice. But when you saw Santa, you got scared and you about pitched a fit.
No! Mama, he gonna eat me!
Oh yeah, weird. I must have totally blocked that out. But I remember putting on all the perfume samples they had at once. I want to smell fancy.
Oh, well, that's what a $10 hooker smells like.
How do you know?
I had a lot before the two of you.
I forgot all about that day. But I got a lot of sucker. It was lime.
Your daddy always went to the bank and he'd ask him for a sucker so that he could bring it back to give it to you guys, humans later.
He kept them in the glove department. I remember one time in the summer they all got stuck together.
One time, Daddy took everything out of the glove box, let me lick the whole thing clean. It did not taste like sucker.
You stuck to your daddy's leg and you wouldn't let go unless he sang for you. In the big rock candy mountains,
All the cops said away, legs,
and the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the heads lay softball legs.
I used to make him sing that song to me over and over.
Yeah, you two were thick as thieves when you were little.
Yeah, I guess you were. What happened?
Well, Ryan, you
You
remember?
quit playing with it.
You quit playing with him. Got your own friends, reading. You said he played little games and you played big games.
Oh, right.
Well, I reckon you're gonna head on back back to the city, Dale?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. Best wishes.
What about your piece of picture line?
Oh, we bet. Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, don't leave me out.
Oh no. Where was that?
All right, now I can get me in pictures.
Okay, okay. Play with him. You play big games. And you have a line.
All right.
Well, I guess we've got enough pictures now that even Lakeista got a good one. I reckon you'll be heading back to the city now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. Best wishes.
Good to see you, Susie. If I die before you, do me a favor and don't talk at my funeral.
Promise.
All right, drive safe. Love you, Susie.
Love you too, Bob.
Shit for. He looks like a microwave. Awesome.
Daddy?
Baby girl. I guess I done came to bucket. Frankly, I didn't think I'd last that long. Doggone it, I just remembered that I won a bet and now I can't even collect on it.
Are you a ghost?
Oh, hell no, there ain't no such thing as ghosts.
Sure, that would be crazy.
I reckon that I'm your memory of me. Thanks for thinking of me.
Of course.
Hey, I reckon that if we're together, at least you want to remember something that was particularly fine in your mind. I'm kind of particular to the 96 championship.
Sure.
Woo! Not yet.
Yeah.
Really? And on the same line? You sure?
Oh.
No, that's taking too long.
No, you
Oh,
say.
I told you Derek was made out of money.
Let's take it from the top. Woo!
I told you Derek was made out of money.
That man is a god. Make it rain, Tony. Go Big Blue. Go Big Blue.
You used to spun me around after that. I love when you spun me around. Why'd you quit?
You got too big. I couldn't lift you. But here, remember something like this? Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think he'd understand. 'Cause if you break my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Woo! That was a good one.
I'm sorry, this is all a little jarring. You don't happen to have...
Oh.
I love that thing. Will you sing our song?
Well, if I can remember it, or if you remember me remembering it. One evening when the sun came down and the jungle fires were burning, down the path came a hobo hiking and he said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed to a land that's far away beside the Crystal Mountain. Now, come with me and we'll go see the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, there's a land that's clear and bright, where the boxcars are all empty and you spin out every night. where those boxcars line. Sleep out every night where the sun is always shining on. No, that's not. What's it?
Where all the boxcars are all empty.
Where the boxcars are all empty and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees where they hung the jerk that invented work in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains. You never change your socks. And
And then streams a little out.
oh, and little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks where the brakemen have to tip their hat and the railroad girls are blind where there's a lake of stew and whiskey too and you can paddle all around it in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. You always liked that one.
Birdie!
Shit, I guess that means I gotta go.
Are you going back to the Big Rock Candy Mountain?
I believe I am.
Can I go with you?
No, baby, you gotta take care of your mommy and Bub.
Will you swim me before you go?
You're too big.
But I don't want you to go.
I have to. But I'll leave you some soft-boiled eggs.
I'm sorry I quit talking. I'm sorry I quit playing with you. I'm sorry I didn't call. I'm sorry I didn't write. I'm sorry I didn't see you as a person. I'm sorry I rejected you.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have given up. You were the kid, I was the adult. It was my job.
Why didn't you say that when you were alive? We could have a better relationship.
Because that was Danny Carnes. And he was just a legend that you made up in your mind. But there's something better about that. You're in control. And we can make something out of our relationship a little bit better if you worked on it. If you worked a little harder at least. I believe that would help you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Birdie!
Man, I'm always late for something.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, baby girl. Later days.
This isn't you. You weren't a saint. My only dad. That's all you have to be. Wow, that's definitely where I got the big forehead from.
You ready to go? If we duck out now, we can beat the recession.
No, I'm staying a few days.
You're going full good, daughter. I'll wait up for your motel. They do have Wi-Fi here, right? Oh.
Yeah.
And
And I don't know how to measure it.
things are getting more grand than innocence alive.
I'm going to spend more time here.
Oh, you're going full good, daughter. I guess I'll wait up for your motel. They do have Wi-Fi here, right?
No.
Wait, really? How'd your mom send all those email forwards then?
No, I'm not going with you.
Lying.
Oh, this is the part.
Oh, then this is the part where you tell me to move out before you get back.
Let no one say you're unobservant.
Okay. I really am sorry.
I know.
Nah, geez. I guess I'll go.
Don't look at me.
You know, just thought, for the rest of the For the rest of your life, I'm going to be the guy in the story who walked out during your father's funeral.
Yeah, that's how my friends and family see you, Brian.
Guess I kind of deserve that.
I'll see you as someone that wasn't done growing.
That sounds better. Thank you.
I take it old Blaine ain't staying for dinner?
All Blaine needs to make an Amy Mound.
I'm sorry, baby.
Can I say a few days?
Oh, if that's what you want.
And can you tell? Oh, quarter. Can you show me pictures and tell me stories about them?
Well, I don't know. I've got a lot planned. I don't know if I'm going to have time.
Mom!
Oh, you miss your daddy.
I do. I didn't realize, but I do.
Me too.
Make Rooster and Mahala come over. I got something for him. Can you make biscuits and gravy?
Oh, honey, just because you broke up don't mean you want to get fat. You're liable to want yourself another boy. Baby, you're beautiful. You're going to have more choices than I ever had. And you deserve them.
Thank you. Hey, you're a good mom.
You think that's news to me?